Hey guys, so I was kind of in a slump for a while, guitar wise, and just with the pandemic and everything, started kind of. I used to play in the church, and then that kind of quit for a while, and I kind of got out of the swing of things, but I figured I've been playing the same guitar that I think I got when I was for Christmas when I was 12 or something like that. So I don't know if that's like 15 years or so. So I figured, what the heck? I should get a new guitar and try and spark some interest again. Anyway, so behind me, I decided to pick up. It's an Amazon guitar. It's called IV on Amazon, but it's actually IYV. So I think it's IYV or something like that. It's trying to remember. It's made in Malaysia, I think, something like that. But yeah, and anyways, I'll grab her. Just came today. So this is it here. So I'm super happy with it. I'm amazed what you can get. This, believe it or not, I asked my wife, because she was home when the delivery guy came. We were at the music store 2 days ago looking at guitars just for fun. I was waiting for this thing to get here, and I didn't tell her it was coming. And so she saw the price tags at the music store, and first thing she said, she was very excited to show me that it came, and she absolutely loves the wood grain. The back's almost just as pretty as the front. Mahogany back. I believe it's a birch neck that's really, it's not glossy or anything like that. I don't know if they put a coating of something on there, but it's, my other guitar is shiny, it's kind of sticky to your hands. And then a dark mahogany or rosewood fretboard. But yeah, I saw the reviews and online, and there's a few YouTube videos, and everybody seems pretty happy with them. The one thing I did notice that I'm gonna have to do, and everybody seems to, is the strings are really flimsy. So I mean, that's a cheap upgrade, whatever. It's definitely playable, but yeah, it's when you're bending, you overbend everything. So, but yeah, it's got Stratocaster style bridge rather than a Telecaster style, which is, being a cheaper guitar, is probably a safe way to go. I know Telecasters can be a little tricky with their bridge style, but no, I'm really impressed with it. It's kind of neat. So the first batch of these, I guess, and in the picture they had, it was not a real wood grain on the or real veneer, and I didn't really like the picture that much. The one in the picture, so all the guitars were the same, but now they have, every guitar is kind of interesting. Every video I see, everybody compares what theirs looks like. This is what mine looks like. I'm pretty happy with it. It's pretty cool. The other thing I've seen some people complain about is the nut, and mine, I'm happy to say I must got one of the really good ones, because it's almost dead center, and the strings are, I've seen a few where they're cut a little too far, and then you can have string buzzing and stuff like that. Mine, I'd say just right. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. And the frets, you run your fingers along. I was comparing it to that guitar there. It's a Barracuda. My parents bought it for me you know, as a Christmas present. I don't know how much it costs. 15 years ago, it was probably $250, $300 from a music store. I'm not a awesome player or anything, so it served me well. But I would say this is on par with it for sure. The knobs, there's nothing wrong with them. They feel a little. I'm used to maybe a little of a stiffer knob, so they just spin. They don't feel quite as premium, but there's nothing wrong with them. The switch is nice. I like it. I don't know. I just wanted something a little different, something more my style. So I got a neck strap to match it with a neck strap, and I'll show you guys different sounds you can get out of it. But if you guys are in the market for a cheap guitar, I don't think you can do much better than this. It's really quite something to look at. I mean, even as wall art, I figured even if it doesn't play, hang on the wall at $200. That's Canadian, by the way, so you can't get much better than that. I was playing for a while. My hands didn't get too dirty, a little bit black fingers, but not too bad. The tuners they're good. I'd say they're about the same as my other guitar, and it lasts me this long, and I'll check it before I start playing it again, but I tuned it once and it stayed in tune. Probably played it for a good hour already, just trying it out. And it's definitely, even when it's not plugged in, it's got a good bit of volume out of it, so that's a good sign. And it's really, it's a semi-hollow, so it's definitely lighter than my Stratocaster, but I don't know why Amazon's getting their names wrong. It's definitely IYV. Somebody should fix that, because that makes it really confusing when you're trying to find reviews on it. But for the most part, I don't know all the terminology, but I was watching some videos, and I don't know what they call it, intonation or whatever, is pretty bang on this guitar. The pickups sound pretty good. Like I said, I'm not an expert. I don't know, I know what a bad guitar sounds like, and this sounds good to me. I actually think it sounds better than my other one. But yeah, it's got the hardware all looks very decent for $200. I don't know what more you can expect. I didn't even hardly expect it to play until I started seeing the reviews and everything. And then I was really pleasantly surprised, and then when I got here, I was happy. Yeah, it really wasn't that far tuned. They were all about the same amount, down a little bit, just to be expected. So the sun's baking me right now, but. tone knob actually does quite a bit, so that's all the way clockwise, all the way back. Middle position. Try it in the middle somewhere. That's where it sounds best. In the middle. For tone, middle tone. No. My guitar teacher were killing right now. I mean, I've got a pretty cheap amp, and it's I don't know, it's pretty clean. If you want to change your humbuckers. I could probably tell if there was a tone, but to me they sound good. I'm definitely no professional, but for the average, if you're paying $200 for a guitar, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, what more do you expect? If you can tell the humbuckers are junk, then you're buying the wrong guitar. That's all I could say. These guys are putting out some beautiful guitars. From what I've heard, I think it's Malaysia or Philippines, something like that. Anyways, sure I can find out. But they make this factory, everything's CNC. They make guitars for other big companies that music stores play, and then they put these out. So they got the same components. They just got a funny name that no one's ever heard of. So they sure know how to make a guitar, and pretty unique looking. My wife loves it. I love it. Is it perfect? No, but for me, I'm very pleased with it. I'll try and get a little close so you guys can see whatever they call it, the book mirroring or whatever. It's not perfect. There's no bleed through or anything. Could have. The two lines here, I noticed there's a bit of a difference where they line up, but it doesn't matter to me. Pretty cool. I just like the fact that everyone looks a little different now. I feel bad for the guys that got the early batch that had the fake veneer on it, but yeah, I guess they paved the way for us, for the next guys to get their batch. Yeah. I don't know what drop D will sound like with this these strings, but. This tone knob. That gives you lots of adjustment. If you like it in the middle, that means you got lots of right and lots left, lots mighty and lots really, really, really clear trebly. It's pretty good. The one guitar, it's got the two tone knobs. I can only tell if one actually does anything. The other one, I turn it up, down, left, right, move the knot, like it doesn't. I don't think it ever did anything ever since I got it. That's enough for one day my awful playing, but I have to put my hat on. There. Seems to be good, eh?